Hello everyone and welcome back to Rendology, and welcome to the new series of my channel called Top 5s. Today we'll be looking at the top 5 wonder weapons that the whole of Call of Duty Zombies. So just before I get into this video, I do want to point out that all of these lists that I do in this series will be my personal opinion, and these weapons are just what I like to use and not all necessarily looking directly at the stats. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get on with the listing. Coming in at our number 5 spot, we have the Reagan Mark II, released on Buried, and has been in all of Black Ops 2, Zombies Chronicles, and even Alpha Omega in Black Ops 4, which is a different way. Now, the Reagan Mark II has always been my favourite ray gun out of all of the 3 from all of Zombies, and it just feels awesome. It shreds through trains of zombies in just one 3-round burst, and it's got really high damage to last into the 50s when you have double tap and pack-a-punch it. As I said, it is different in Alpha Omega with all of the various upgrades. You could get the grenade, fire, Reagan Mark II, so that sort of thing. You get dual wield, but I'm just focusing more on the normal version of this weapon that has been in Black Ops 2 and in Zombies Chronicles. The only couple of complaints that I have with this weapon is that the ammo isn't really the best. I mean, 42 to 201 is not really the greatest, and on some of the Black Ops 2 maps, it has a lower chance of getting it. Like on Transit and Die Rise has a really small percentage, and you just hardly ever see this weapon. I never really get it on Mob. I never really get it anywhere apart from maybe Origins and Buried. That's where you get it mainly. But apart from that, the Reagan Mark II is a brilliant weapon. It's super fun to use, and it can easily save you from a tight spot. It is the wonder weapon of the map in some maps like Town, Nuketown, Farm, stuff like that. And it comes in at our number 5 spot. I just really like this weapon. Moving down to our number 4 spot, we have the Volcanic Withering from Mob of the Dead. Originally the Blundergat, and then turns into the Sweeper, and then finally goes into the Volcanic Withering, where you put it in the Acid Gat machine once you've finished upgrading the Sweeper. Now this weapon is an absolute beast and has saved me many times from death. So the Blundergat, which I've just said, is the non-upgraded version of the Volcanic Withering, and it's a single barrel shotgun with a devastating high blast of death when you shoot it. Once you pack a punch, it becomes the Sweeper that does the exact same, but has way more damage and becomes a double barrel shotgun. It can literally just be a sniper rifle without the scope. You upgrade it again using the Acid Gat kit, like I said, at a buildable table. It pumps acid into the barrel and it becomes the Volcanic Withering, and honestly, it becomes a monkey bomb shooter. It distracts zombies, it blows them up, it's super effective. The way I like to use this weapon is when I get trapped in a corner, which you're seeing in this gameplay right here. When I'm training and it just, you're stuck in a spot and it just gets you out, it's perfect. You turn your back around with your shield on your back and you just spray the floor until you get out. It's one of the best defensive weapons ever. It's so cool, and it comes in at a number 4 spot. Plus when you aim down sight at it, you just see a lion? That's fucking cool. You want to talk about defensive wonder weapons? How about we talk about our number 3 spot, the Lightning Staff from Origins. Back in the days of Black Ops 2, I never fully went for the Lightning Staff, and always just went for the Ice Staff or Fire Staff, and honestly, I couldn't have been more blind to the fact that the Lightning Staff is just so awesome. I mean, admit it, you never really went for the Lightning Staff when you were playing Origins. You went for the Ice Staff, the Wind Staff, even the Fire Staff because it was so easy to make. Now, this weapon is basically a Wonder Waff with just way more ammo, reaching nearly 200 shots when you get a max ammo. Now, if we are talking about stats, but statistically the Ice Staff is better, but I just feel better running around and trading and being safe with the Lightning Staff rather than having the Ice Staff. Because the Ice Staff has a slower time to kill, and it's probably best that you're camping with this weapon. But the Lightning Staff, you can run around, you could spam the ground if you're tight in a corner, and it just sprays death on the floor. Like, you could get out of a spot insanely easy. It kills panzers incredibly quick, and it sounds awesome. You can hear the staff from across the map when you shoot it up in the air. It just has this devastating sound. I love it. It's a beast. It's always my staff to go with whenever I play 4-player on Origins, and everyone's deciding, oh, which staff we're going to go for. I'm always going for the Lightning Staff. It's fun to make, going around the map and just making jumps around, with the zombie tank, and overall it's a fun weapon to use, and I highly recommend going for this staff if you're playing 4-player. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have an absolute classic, originated from a classic map. We have the Thunder Gun. Good old Thunder Gun. For the longest time, it was my favourite wonder weapon. I just had so many memories training on the stage of Kia de Toten in Black Ops 1, just blasting zombies to near oblivion and just having an amazing, incredible time. Not only is it a classic and I have so many memories with it, it's also a very effective weapon to use for high rounds on Kia de Toten, Ascension, Revelations, and even Noctur and Toten in the remasters of Black Ops 1 and 3. That's insane. Every time you just get this weapon out of the box, you just feel so set up. You're like, yes, let's go for a high round. It's infinite damage, has alright ammo, it's okay. It's probably best when you get it in Black Ops 3 where you get all the gobble guns like Alchemical Antithesis, Cashback, and even Raindrops. It's an iconic weapon. You just see it in these amazing maps. I mean, look at this gameplay right now. Just blast zombies out of the way. That's amazing. It's also very good for defense, like if you're trapped in the corner and the zombies just coming all around you, you can just shoot this thing and you're fine. 4 shots in the clip, and it's funny enough, this weapon was going to be used on 5 instead of the Winter's Howl. That's insane. That's actually just insane. And it would be such a different weapon. The map 5 would be just a very different map if the Thunder Gun was on it. I love the Thunder Gun, it's one of my personal favourites, it's always close to my heart, and it comes in at number 2. And coming in at our number 1 spot as my favourite wonder weapon of all time, can it really be anything else? It's the Apothecary Servant. I could really end this video right now and just say, this is my favourite wonder weapon, that's it, done. But I think I need to explain myself a little bit as to why it is so amazing. So number 1, it's in 2 incredible maps. Shadows of Evil as a buildable wonder weapon, and in Revelations as a box weapon. Number 2, it's infinite damage. I mean, summoning a black hole of death and having basically a Gersh device shooter just sucking all of the zombies into this hole. Something does tell me it's gotta be infinite damage. Number 3, it's the best weapon at saving you. You could honestly stand still and just sit in a corner and just shoot this weapon from time to time. You're watching like, a show or something like that, and you see a zombie, boom, just shot, done. And you're gonna be around 100 by the time the game finishes or your show finishes. I got to round 100 in 3 hours on Revelations just by using this weapon. If that doesn't tell you how amazing this wonder weapon is, then I don't know what does. Now, if you couldn't tell from this list, my favourite type of wonder weapon is how well it is at saving you. What is the best weapon to get out of a tricky situation? And the Apothecary Servant is the best defensive wonder weapon. It's amazing at getting you out of tight situations. If you're trapped in the corner, you can simply just shoot it. Zombies just instantly get sucked in. It's my favourite wonder weapon, and just overall the best wonder weapon of all time. Whether you look at stats or just how pure fun it is, this will be the best wonder weapon ever. Nothing can top it. Hands down, it comes in at number 1. And that's it for this list today. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you guys want more of these types of videos, let me know in the comments below and just leave a like on this video. Thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.